Want to build wealth through property? Then this video is not to be missed. In this video, I'm going to share 6 of the must-read books that has transformed my life and has shaped me as a property investor and has taught me how to build a property empire. Hi, I'm Jaco Grobbelaar, the founder and managing director of Prosperity Enterprises. If you want to create success in life, you've got to read. You are a product of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and you are a product of the books you read, the content you consume, and the places that you visit. So if you want to create success in life, you have to read. Now, a rule that I've made in my life is to every night when I climb in bed, I will read at least 1 page. That's a law, 365 days a year. Every night when I climb in bed, I will read at least 1 page. But you know what happens? Is when I start reading that first page, I actually want to know more and I end up reading 10 pages. And that has enabled me to consume hundreds of books over the last couple of decades. So, reading is part of growing, and reading prepares you to become successful in what you want to achieve. Now, without further ado, let's talk about the top 6 must-read books when it comes to property investment. The first book you all know, and that's Rich Dad Poor Dad, written by Robert Kiyosaki. This book absolutely transformed my life and taught me a lot of valuable lessons when it comes to investing in property and how to become successful in life. One of the things the book taught me was to understand the difference between assets and liabilities. It also spoke about the importance of investing in property and how to create passive income. One of the things that Kiyosaki focused on in his book is that a property is not an investment unless if it put cash in your pocket. Now let's dive into the next book, which is laser focused on property, and that is Real Estate Riches by Dolph de Roos. Now this book teaches you how to find high performing properties. It shows you why timing the market doesn't matter and how to use refinancing to build wealth in property investment. Then there is The Tower of Warren Buffett, written by Mary Buffett. What I love about this book is the fact that it teaches so many lessons in life and about investing and business. Now, Warren Buffett, even though he's not a property investor, teaches lessons that can be applied to property investment as well. Some of the key lessons that I've learned from this book is how to buy assets under market value, how to not speculate but buy and wait, how to be patient, and the power of long-term investing. Buffett says the stock market is designed to transfer money from the active investor to the passive investor. And the same applies to property. When you are patient and you buy and hold, you can create a lot of wealth for yourself. Let's take a step back in time to one of the most timeless books written about financial success, The Richest Man in Babylon, written by George Clason. Some of the lessons that I've learned in this book was the 10% rule, paying yourself first and living on what is left, that gold works for those who make it work. In other words, how to make money work for you, and the importance of financial discipline in investments. This book teaches you that wealth is not about how much money you earn, but how much money you keep and how much money you can invest. Then we've got a book written by one of my friends right here in South Africa, and that is David Beatty, that wrote The Expert Landlord. Now, if you want to know how to manage your property portfolio and manage your tenants effectively and efficiently, this is a must-read book for you. The Expert Landlord teaches you how to run your property portfolio like a business, how to keep your tenants happy, and how to make sure that your property rental business runs well. I loved how this book taught me how to screen tenants effectively and reducing vacancies to maximize rental income. This is a book packed with strategies for landlords. Then the last book that I want to share with you is a book that I've written called Prosperity Through Property. And this book focuses on property investment in South Africa, but it is principles that can be applied worldwide. And the book helps you to find the right properties, how to buy those properties at a discount, how to structure your property portfolio that you can actually build a property empire, and how to effectively manage your property portfolio as well. There you have it, 6 books that's an absolute must read for you to build a property empire. If you want to sit with us and get guidance on getting the right structure in place and to put a strategy in place for your investment portfolio, make sure to book a one-on-one consultation. You can click on the link in the comments below. And if you like this content, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.